So in the previous videos, we were on to fourth page. What is FEMA and all, right? So we are starting from there, right? So we have discussed there our status holder. What is here? We are here at role of FEMA. So what is FEMA and how it impacts import-export business? Authorized person could facilitate forex trading. However, the Act empowered the RBI to put several transaction restrictions on their capital account. Authorized persons were expected to provide details and information regarding forex transactions to the RBI on the regular basis. FEMA allowed Indian residents to carry out a transaction in forex security or to own immovable property abroad. This is permitted if the currency security property was owned and acquired when he was living outside India. FEMA compliance covered forex transaction remittance, which include individual entrepreneurs moving money in and out of the country. There are many subsequent regulations and functions issued under the Act addressing the specific issues such as attention of documents, current account transaction, adjusting proceeding and appeal, compounding proceeding, permissible capital account transaction and borrowing or lending in forex. As per rule defined under FEMA, there are few limits determined such as if a person enacts a breach against quota, the penalty will be thrice the sum. Events where the amount is not quantifiable. The penalty imposed remains up to 2 lakh. In occurrence where the violation continues on the daily basis, the amount stand at rupees 5,000 daily, excluding the first day of violation. Also, if there is any kind of property which is involved during the course of asset, will be confiscated and considered a fee under the convention law. So these house FEMA help. What is the foreign trade policy? Foreign trade policy combination of word foreign and trade. Second is foreign trade policy. So it is exchange of goods and service between nations. Goods can be defined as finished product, as intermediate goods used to producing other goods as well. So these are also considered as goods. Agriculture product and foodstuffs. Introduction to foreign trade policy. India is known as the one of the most important emerging player in global economy. Its foreign trade policy and government reforms have made it a significant destination for foreign investment around the world. Also, technological infrastructure developments being carried out all over country enable efficient trade and economic practices. For successful economic development of country, vigorous foreign trade policy is a great importance. Therefore, India adopted a foreign trade policy, exim policy, or import-export policy. With the help of a foreign trade policy, a country can lead equality of pricing to ensure a stable demand and supply situation within the economy. Foreign trade policy also enables a nation to import certain products at the time of natural calamity, therefore manage scarcity when demand is high by providing better quality and quantity of goods. It also assists in raising the standard of living, making commodity available at lower cost. Therefore, foreign trade policy in India is completely a complete policy to enhance the position of India in the international market and create benefit for all. Role of foreign trade policy (FTP) short form to enable substantial growth in export and import to India to boost the economy to at least double the percentage of share global merchandise trade conducted within the next 5 years, to impact the balance of payment and trade, to act as effective instrument of economy growth by creating employment opportunity for citizens, to provide for sustainable growth by giving access to essential raw materials for production and other components, consumables, and capital goods required for increasing production and providing efficient services. to raise the technological capacity for production and cost effectiveness of industry and services, thereby improving their competitive strength in comparison to other countries. And two, encourage the accomplishment of internationally accepted standard of quality to provide buyers and clients with high quality goods service at global competitive rates. Cancellation and important features of foreign trade policy under which specific class of goods can be imported only by designated agencies, creating an opportunity by engaging goods and ethical practices, accelerating the economy from low level economic activity to high level economic activity by making it globally oriented and vibrant economy, to drive maximum benefit from expanding the global market and seizing the best opportunity available, making policies that favor ease of doing business and e-governance, to allow for hassle-free transaction for both import and export, reducing the interference between exporter and director general of foreign trade by reducing the number of export documents, to allow import of technology equipment which may help in achieving better international standard of quality, reducing the cost of production, establishing the advanced license system for imported goods needed for manufacturing various goods for export. An advance license is issued by the Director General of Foreign Trade to allow duty-free import of inputs which are physically integrated with export products, making normal allowance for wastage. To allow the import of certain goods as listed in open general license, a kind of export license which is issued by the government to domestic supplier. Export import rules and regulations. India Foreign Trade Policy. Export and importers are regulated by foreign trade policy notified by central government in exercise of power conferred by Section 5 in Foreign Trade Policy. Opportunity in export import. As soon as business start operating internationally, there are many additional factors which can have a huge impact on its success. Exporting and importing goods is not just the core of any large successful business. It also helps national economy grow and expand. Access to more consumer and business. If you are only doing business in this country, you may be limiting the total potential profits you could earn on opportunity to expand your business worldwide. Exports can contribute to increased profit because the average order from international customers are often large than the domestic buyers. Growth in international trade. The internet and technology have made it easier for business of all sizes to profit from many advantages of international trade. Going international could provide your business access to world of opportunity. India's share in international trade. This is older data, so latest data I will show you via online. India's share international trade we can search on Google as well. This is uh, India's share in international trade. This is also 2022 data. Merchandise export 1.8%, financial year 2024 1.8% average. Global market share trade deficit. We are in trade deficit already, so no worry about that. We will do that. Okay. So this is all data. We can skip it. Basic document in import export business. That is IEC import export code, RCMC registration membership certificate, GST and ISO. ISO is not mandatory as well. RCMC is the DGFT in latest notification. They are saying RCMC is also not required to get the benefit like DBK and all that thing, road tap. How to select product? An entrepreneur should selecting the right product for export because selecting the right product export is crucial for success in export business. Product is everything, right? The selection can made on the basis of consideration of various factors. Why product selection is important? Selectivity is the key of success in all spheres, including export market. An exporter may wish to deal in all kind of products and to sell them everywhere in the world. However, it is not possible for him to do so due to wide expense and demand variation in different market in the world. So there is different demand in every country, in every market. Like in a country also, in a state also, in a district also, there are different market and different product demand. Therefore, an exporter has to select a proper product and a proper market in order to operate international level. Find right product for export. To find right product for export, you should examine foreign markets through research. The purpose is to identify the marketing opportunity concentrates abroad, as well as to identify prospective buyers and customers. Right guidance for growth. My step-by-step guidance will help you to, right guidance is most important. So I will here to help you. Business opportunity. Manufacturer exporter, you have business opportunity. As a merchant exporter, there are business opportunity. Manufacturer come merchant exporter. As a consultant, also there is opportunity. In the job section, there international marketing, shipping and logistic, documentation and legal, bank trade advisory, airline and cargo. So these are the international, you know, future of demand in product. What are the future demand as per 2029-2020? Petroleum products exported from India 14%. That is governed by government bodies itself. No one private player. I don't think so. Pulse and jewelry, it's good. Private players are also there, and it's 7.8% as per 2018-19. It is increasing and decreasing. Then drugs, then gold, iron, steel, cotton, motor vehicle, electric machinery, equipment, products of iron and steel. SWOT analysis we have to do. What is SWOT analysis? We have to identify strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. It's also a useful method for summarize all the information generating during the exporting planning. SWOT stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, threat, which has to isolate the strong and weak areas within the export strategy. SWOT is also indicates the future opportunity or threat that may exist. To apply your SWOT analysis, uh, under each of these, write a list of five relevant aspects of your business and external market environment. Strength and weakness apply to internal aspect, and opportunity and threat are external research. So basically, strength and weakness are your internal, and opportunity and threat are outside the into the market. Right? You have to identify on the basis of budget, location, availability of the product, demand of the product, product knowledge, market knowledge. There are many, point we have to discuss. So how to choosing a product plays an important role before starting your business, especially for export business. For example, fresh fruit and vegetables. What is weakness in that business is perishable products. They, get uh, uh, खराब बहुत जल्दी हो जाते हैं. Then imitation jewelry, then pharmaceutical product is, good products if you are manufacturer and if you have approvals of the particular country for the pharmaceutical products. We have to take every country approval, right, to export into. Then we have plastic product. What is negative in that? Plastic ban by the government. Textile good product. FMCG good product. Less margin, high volume, repeating business. To keep a mind while product selection, timing is also important, right? Price, what is your price? Packaging also decide your, you know, that is also a important part. Your product name is most important. Promotion, how you are promoting, digital marketing, physical marketing. Know your target market. Who is your target market? TAM, total addressable market. Who is your competition? Reviews on social media, reviews on Google My Business profile, reviews on your website as well. Important parameter in product selections. Be clear about your reasons for exporting. You want to boost turnover and spread your cost. You are looking for new markets. You have built up strong domestic base and want to maintain your rate of growth. You have an internationally competitive innovation. Your customer expect to operate on international basis. You want to extend the life cycle of the product. You are receiving foreign inquiries and attracting international visitors. Investment in export. There is a big myth that starting import export business requires a high amount of capital. This is not true. You can even start from zero investment. If you all have already made a plan to get involved in exporting the goods to the country or to import the goods from a foreign country, for importing the goods, maybe you have to invest something, or you can work in joint venture as well, if possible. Like to import the scrap from Australia, America, UAE, right? You can tie up with the manufacturers uh, that hey, I will import the goods and I will sell to you, and you have to uh, invest. I will take care all the parts about the customs about everything, and you have to pay to the buyer, and you have to give commission to me. So that's how you can work. Manpower and other resources. A business that want to be successful in today's economy, we need to understand the resources that it uses, how they function on its business model. Depends on business model. How to make the most out of them. The guide to introduce exporter concept of resources. Discuss some of the challenges that they present and lay out strategies that the exporter should understand for managing and evaluating resources. Sourcing of product is also very important. Like this is most important. Sourcing is most important part. Product sourcing is a critical process procuring the products to sell. Being able to source high quality, affordable products to sell your customers are the lifeblood of all exporters. E-commerce, import-export manufacturing business like original equipment manufacturer OEM all need to source product from reputable suppliers which have license like certified by FDA and all. But businesses can't just source any product. They need to find high quality, good value product that their customer need and want to buy. Without product to sell, you don't have a business. Availability and feasibility of the product. The exporter should choose those products for which there is adequate production capacity in the country and the product can be sourced for the desired quantity. Thus, a steady supply base is essential to ensure that the exporter is able to deliver the goods to the firm buyer as per agreed delivery time scheduled. Production and packaging. A product may have huge potential for export in the market, yet the same product offered another market may draw blank. The reason is very simple: the physical condition, function requirement, cultural factors, taste, level of skills, level of technical development may be different. As such as would require the change to made in the product offered into the another market. Packaging, craft, pallet, jumbo bags, food packaging, drum, wooden, eco-friendly and bundles. So in this you can do packaging in this, in this, in this, in this, in this, right? Best product you can export in small budget. So yes, there are some best product you can export in small budget like regional handicrafts, beauty product, home decorative, fresh fruit and vegetable under 10 lakh you can export. Spices, pulses, meat, packaged food and beverages, plastic product, handmade product, garments, furniture, toys, stationery, accessories for man, woman, packaging product and organic. These are the product you can export into low budget. Start export import in small budget is export business is very profitable venture and anyone can start this business easily in India. The procedure of exporting any product from India to international market is very simple. The whole infrastructure is managed by Government of India. On the other hand, Indian government has launched various bonus and incentive schemes for exporters to encourage them into the business. Government benefit. What are the government benefit? Merchandise export scheme (MEIS) that is currently stopped by the government, that is named by road tab. But yes, this is a scheme launched, the incentive scheme for exporter. The goods, the rewards are given by the way of duty credit scripts to exporter. The MEIS notified by the DGFT, Director General of Foreign Trade, and implemented by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. DBK, Duty Drawback Scheme. Under this scheme, you will get benefit from 0.1% to 5%. In textile, you will get 5% DBK. This is direct benefit you will get into your account. No, no, exporter to exporter. The admissible duty amount is paid to exporter depositing into their nominated bank account. Yes, it will get your directly. The next is advance authorization. If you want to go import something and you want it import to duty free, then you have to take advance authorization from DGFT. This is kind of advance authorization scheme is where imports of inputs are allowed to made duty free. After making normal allowance for wastages, they are physically incorporated in a product which is going to exported. An export obligation is usually set as a condition for issuing advance authorization. Duty free import authorization (DFIA), the same with the AA. Market Access Initiative Scheme, yes, to to participate in any exhibition. This scheme will help you. Export Promotion Scheme envisaged to act as a catalyst to promote the Indian exporter in sustained basis during the 10th five-year plan for enhancing of export through accessing market and through increasing the sales of existing market. Export Promotion Capital Goods Scheme. Export Promotion Capital Goods (EPCG) scheme is also a good scheme of capital goods in which you will get capital goods, you will get loan, and interest is bear by some part of interest is bear by government itself under this scheme. Road tab remission of duties of taxes and export product. This is also a kind of you can say cashback. Export oriented units. Under EOI scheme, unit registered as EOU are required to export their entire production of goods and services. The main objective of the introduction of export-oriented unit scheme is to increase export, to increase foreign exchange earnings in country and generate additional employment. Software Technology Parks is a scheme to providing the facility to IT industry for software development and IT enabled services. If you want to export IT enabled services, then software technology parks are there. Electronic hardware and technology park. You want to export hardware technology, then you can get benefit from this thing. Biotechnology parks are there. Special form of industrial park specialized in biotechnology. Biotechnology is fast emerging sector and expected to play a key role in the new economy, realizing the immense of potential of biotechnology. So then we have risk management. Any business transaction risk is involved. In export import business, 1% risk is always there. So you have to carry out that business, that's risk as well. So today we are stopping at 15th, of page, and in next video we will continue from here. So thank you for watching. Thank you.